I want to get him in the lobby first. Hopefully that will happen. Hope this guy can accept my friend request. Power Twan. Please just join, please, please. Please, sir. Ah, goodness. This guy select, please. Don't read, mate. Read. Bum, 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 bum. Right. I am ready. Are you guys ready? Press ready up if you are. That would be perfect. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-bo, ba-ba-bo, ba-bo. Bum, bum, ba-ba-bo. Right, let me get this set up. Stream is ready. Everyone, hello. Hope everyone is well. Keep an eye on that. Just keep that tab open if needed. Yep. Right then. So, I hope everyone is good this evening. We have got a good event here. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all in chat. Good to see you all in the lobby. And tonight we are at the Las Vegas circuit, the Las Vegas Strip circuit in Paradise, Las Vegas, Nevada, the United States of America, of course. And tonight, this is going to be a very interesting round 3 from the Wednesday tier of CLR. Hope everyone has had a good week. We are back for more Wednesday races. Not Thursday, not Friday. It's the Wednesday races. And we are live and direct from Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get the screen settings sorted. Hope everyone can hear me loud and clear. Loud and clear. No, I'm not going to do that anymore. But yep, let's go gap to leader. That will do. And now we'll wait for cars to enter the circuit. So, the Las Vegas Strip Circuit entered Formula 1 in 2023. And it's formally contracted until 2027. As we see a car now leaving the pit lane, Pascal, but we've got a Haas in front of him. So we're going to cut to the Haas of Max. But yeah, formally entered F1 in 2023, has a contract until 2027. I suspect in 2027 or just before 2027, it'll get an extension to about 2050, something like that. Because the Formula 1 management are just like that. They're like these circuits. There are worse tracks in Formula 1, but we want to see the likes of Sepang, sadly. We have to see tracks which are a bit like this. But it's a bit of a harsh criticism, I say, maybe from myself, but I think Formula 1 should be racing at these fantastic tracks, and we get these shits, as I will describe them as. No, this track isn't the worst of that category, I'll be honest. But yeah, this will be an interesting track then. We will only have 25 laps in the race, but that is because the track length, standing at 6.2 kilometers or 3.85 miles, one of the longest in Formula 1. And now you're on one of the longest straights in Formula 1. This is Las Vegas Boulevard, or the Strip, as everyone knows it as. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good week. And we are here now in CLR Thursday tier. Not Thursday tier, Wednesday tier. I always get the days wrong. I don't understand it myself, but yeah. So Max tier, he is in the Haas. He had a troublesome Monaco Grand Prix, but he is back for more, and he is going with ERS deployment now activated on board with a Haas driver then. So let's go with him for a lap. So down to turn 1 then, which doesn't actually have a name. The turn 1 to 3 complex. Pit lane feeds right into turn 2. It's going to be interesting in the race. Now into the long turn 3, into turn 4, as we now onto Koval Lane. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Koval Lane, whatever. Turn 5 then with Max Tier. This is a very long sector 1 then. He's going to have to really cut that curb then if he wants to get the full extremities of the lap time. Now going into 7, 8, 9 with the Spear then. MSG Spear to the left. Turn 9 then, this will bring the end of the first sector. No, the end of the first sector is a bit before that, but anyway, this is the middle sector. They've rejigged it, haven't they? Formerly the first sector was quite a very long one, but they've changed it. Now onto the Strip then, this absolutely massive straight then. I haven't got the official figure, but I suspect it would be rivaling Baku Baku straight. I think it might be slightly longer. If someone could tell me that, that would be perfect. Lots of overtake will be used then during qualifying as we will head down to the final chicane. Max Steer looking calm then. It doesn't look like he's pushing overly too hard through that final chicane. And now back onto Harman Avenue. So Max will complete the first lap of the day as he now comes to the line in the Haas, goes into the 32s, 32.4. Pascal crosses the line. It's just about 2 tenths under Max. Good lap, first lap for Pascal tonight. We now have a Ferrari. Huzzy King, no, that's not him. He's one of the new drivers. We're going forward with Twinkie then. Twinkie crosses the line, 34.2. Behind him, and McLaren starts the lap. We are going to go on board with one of the newest drivers of CLR, Huzzy King. He joined only today, and he's been having a little bit of a conversation with me in DMs. And he said to me, I shouldn't expect anything from him, really. So let's see. Let's see what he can do. What I can expect from him right now is he's not got any ERS. Across the line, and he's just behind his teammate. 34.7 for Huzzy King. Remy, we haven't seen him yet. We didn't see him in the first 2 races, but now we see him. And he's into the 36s for his first lap. Maybe more to come from him. Jacob, P5, is beaten by Pinkweb. Actually smashes the lap here. 31.0. I suspect Pinkweb is going to get more of a challenge tonight, because the man we've just seen on the outlap is Power Twan. He will be fast. He'll be fast, that's for sure. I just want to see if someone is coming close to the end of the lap. We've got Jens on board. Jens is always an interesting one to run on board with. Or probably destroying someone's race. Nah, I wouldn't go that harsh with Jens. Get a nice slipstream though from one of the McLarens. That would be good for Jens as he now comes into the final section. Over that chicane, he's going to have to yeet the car. Oh, there's yellow flag. That is Remy. It's gone straight on. But we're going to stay on board with Jens. Actually, we're going on board with Remy. Did he hit the wall? No. Didn't look like it. Jens getting a mighty slipstream. Goes P1, 31.0. Wow, that's a lap. That is some lap from Jens. We're going on board with Ricardo then. So the other McLaren then, about to cross the line, goes P4, just about ahead of his teammate Pascal into the 32s. Good lap from Ricardo. First lap of the day for him. Oh, goodness me. Someone's wall riding. Something's going on there. We're going to go on board now with Hobnob, just near his teammate there, so maybe a little bit of a team up by the Alpine, the duo. It's the first time we've seen Hobnob in this new Wednesday tier. Oh, goodness me, that was close to a little incident with Ferrari. That was, I wouldn't class that as impeding. Hobnob now coming towards the line. It's going to be a big lap from Hob. He's going to cross the line now and into the 31s, so 31.3. No slipstream for him, though. There's yellow flag in sector 3. I suspect that's a Merc going very slowly. We've got Power Twan now. We're on board with Power Twan, so 55.7 for that middle sector split. Actually, I want to cut to MJB, who's actually just in front of him. As we've got Sauber, who's gone off again, Remy. I think he's struggling around the track right now, hobbling around the track. As we're now on board with MJB, the Dutchman is about to cross the line now. 30s, yes, 30.6. That's a strong lap. It's a strong lap from MJB. But Power Twan is now coming towards the line. He is a very, very fast driver. We know that. Power Twan to cross the line just about beats MJB's time by about 4,000. So very tight margin at the top already. I expect he'll be in the chase for the win today. Now, we're going on board with Reg. So let's see what Reggie can do as we now come towards turn 5. That Sauber will need to get out of the way before that is impeding. Reggie, who is on the hot lap here, so 26.7 for the first sector. Now through the spear section, spearing his way through. That's going to be an interesting one. Interesting word I could use to describe that corner. The spear section, or spearing his way through. But anyway, Reggie, little bit of overtake then on the exit of turn number 9. So we now come to the flat sections of 10 and 11 before the heavy breakers on turn 12. We saw many incidents Formula 1 through here, most notably Max Verstappen and George Russell, with George Russell picking up a 5-second penalty for a collision that year. But now Reg comes and opens his DRS very shortly. This DRS zone got shortened, actually. I remember very much in Formula 1, that DRS straight was so overpowered, especially in the games, but also real life. It will still be very strong with that slipstream, but less effective, let's say. Anyway, with the Merc, Reggie coming down towards the line. Crosses the line now, he's into the 32, so P7 for now. I think there's quite a difference in lap time with some guys opting for more fuel on their first runs. Some guys also, they will be opting for, well, obviously they'll be picking up slipstreams and stuff, more overtake deployment. So I would say we'll have to wait and see really for these runs in quali. See what really is going to be the fastest package today. Bjorn Quint is on an outlap. He had an incident-ridden race at Monaco, let's say. It was very, very tight racing, especially with Jens and MJB as well. They were the Sauber teammates on that occasion, but Bjorn Quint has gone to Williams for this race as he continues his journey around the grid as a reserve. I wonder how Bjorn is going to get on today. Hopefully for him, he will have an absolutely fantastic race, as I am going to see if there's a driver on the lap. So I believe Twinkie is the only one who's actually on the lap right now, and he's found half a second in the first sector. Twinkie will be looking for a big gain here today. I think Twinkie is one of those drivers who is making progress in terms of pace, but I think incidents and, you know, just general racecraft, you know, awareness of other cars, he needs to focus on that as well, but I'm sure he will get the hang of it. All these drivers, you know, can take something from every race, and I'm sure Twinkie will find something today. I think he may be getting a distant slipstream from the... That is probably... I think that's Jacob in the Alpine ahead. Anyway, Twinkie to the final chicane. Oh, misses the apex. And, yeah, forces him offline. That's going to cost time. As Twinkie now, with all his overtake now, deploying it all the way to the line. You've got to use it all. You've got to use it all. Twinkie now to the line. It's going to be an improvement about 7 tenths. Puts him in P10. That's a good lap from him right now. So, I am on board currently. Actually, I want to go on board with Huzzy King. So, let's see what he can do. I've obviously never seen him race before. It's his first race. He's new to league racing, so for him, really, it's going to be about getting to the end. I think mostly with, you know, getting through this first race. That's always the aim. He's deployed his ERS. He's come to the line now and doesn't find an improvement on that occasion. Who does find an improvement is Pascal behind, about a tenth and a half up. So that's a gain for Pascal. Bjorn Quint has backed out of his lap, so that's an invalidation somewhere. That's not going to be his lap right now, something he wants. We are now on board with Pinkweb, and he's going to get a nice slipstream here from a Ferrari. Now, obviously, he's not... Now, obviously, for Pinkweb, he's not arranging this slipstream. He's just getting it randomly, and this is going to be very, very good for him. Look how much speed he's going to get on that straight. Look, we might be getting up to 220 miles per hour. Let's see. Can he get to 220? Oh, just under 220, 219. They're very close, though. Getting to the speed limit of this game. And Pinkweb, that's going to absolutely gain him huge time on this lap. Let's see if he will go P1 with that, because the slipstream is going to make a huge difference. As we now come to the line with Pinkweb. Pinkweb, we found a tenth on that lap, so he did find time, but I'm sure there's more in that lap. Maybe in the corners he didn't hook it up as much. Got that time on the straights, perhaps. Okay, Ricardo, it's okay, mate. Don't worry. Just it happens because he's selected the wrong car, but yeah, but it's okay. We'll just sort that out after the race. Anyway, yeah, Pinkweb, 3 tenths off the pace now. So he'll be hoping for an even better lap. Jacob was, I think he was on the lap, but he's backed out of that one. Didn't find the time he wanted, clearly. We are seeing yellow flags in Sector 3. I believe that is... How's he going slow? Yeah. Maybe run out of fuel on that in-lap. Yeah, get into the pits though, so that's good. And I just want to see how much time is left in this session, to be honest. That's what I want to see right now. We've got Remy who's going to start a lap. Oh, no! He's not going to start a lap like that, is he? He's going to have to go back to the pit lane. Yeah. Remy has hit the wall. He's clearly gone on throttle there. He's hit the wall. And Remy, well, he won't be starting a lap with considerate wing damage, I would say. Yeah, you have to go back to the pits and get that sorted. So yeah, front wing in the last corner there. Unfortunately for him, that will be him having to use a new set of tyres, I guess, because that was quite a hit. Could have easily been a DNF on another day in qualifying or the race. Anyway, 4 minutes left in the session. I believe all these drivers will do in the last run. We've got Ricciardo who's just completed the lap. Gone under the radar, but goes P6, so that's always a good position to have. You'd want a position like P3, P4 here maybe for the start, because you don't really want to be that lead car on a strip unless you've got a 1 second lead or something like that. Because easily from 8 tenths, or if you're just within that slipstream, you will probably pass the leader on that straight. But yeah, we've got quite an interesting lineup at the minute. 4 thousandths between our two in the top two. The Dutch double at the top. Let's see if there's going to be a Dutchman on pole, or will it be someone else? I believe Pink Web has a good chance, as well as Power Twan and MJB. Jens, maybe he has a shot. He got a very big slipstream though, I noted that, so maybe he will struggle to improve. I'll be honest, it'll probably be difficult to see him improve. Now, Bjorn's come back to the pits. He's going to have a quick turnaround, is he, to get that Williams out of last place for now. Not going to help him with other cars coming up the pit lane. Let's go on board with the Dutchman then. So he's opted to go early, and the Red Bull then will power his way down that straight. We'll have a Max Verstappen-esque lap. Pure pace then as he comes through turn 1 into 2, 3 into 4. This one, very long corner, will be punishing for those tyres as he now opens his DRS for the first of 2 DRS straights here at Las Vegas. But this will probably be one of the least overtaken zones, but it's still a chance. All getting up to the wall there. Maybe a little bit of wall riding. It's a method used by some. 39,000 down in his first sector then on his first lap. Maybe that time's in the middle sector. Maybe he wants a slipstream. I'm sure he will. Oh, he may be smiling at this one because he's got an Alpine just in front of him. As Power Twan is coming through now in towards 10-11. Coming now. Heavy braking zone at turn 12. Left-hander then onto the strip. Yeah, he will be cleaning at this one. He's going to get a slipstream here, Power Twan. So, about 50,000 up in this lap. That will be a slight improvement. But now he's going to use all of that power. He's going to get a huge slipstream here from the Alpine. Big time. He's going to get some time out of that, definitely. Not as much power and time as Pink Web had, but up to speed there. 213 on the miles an hour. 330-something kilometres, I think. Twan. Power Twan. Coming out of the final corner then, sweeping his way through. This is the last corner, but I don't count it as a corner. Power Twan to the line. It improves by about 1/10.5. That is a solid effort, a very solid effort. We followed him for that lap. Let's see who else is on the lap now. I want to cover the Ferraris. And we've got Twinkie then about 2 temps up. He's not going to have someone to give him extra time, an extra boost of lap time. Oh, Power Twan has stopped on track. Is he going to do his last thing? Is he going to do starting from last? Now, Twinkie through the final chicane section then. He's got the freedom of the track then as he comes to the line. What will it be for Twinkie then? Deploy is used. Power Twan will be starting last. And he crosses the line. Twinkie it's an improvement by 6 temps, but not positionally. Huzzy crossed the line, improvement by 1/10. MJB goes provisional pole with well, not his lap, but just inheriting it, I guess. Yeah. Who am I to watch now? We've got a Haas on an outlap. We've got an Aston Martin about to cross the line. That's Jens, and that's an outlap as well. So the next driver will be Pascal to cross the line. About 2 temps down. Doesn't improve. Sadly for him, not an improvement on this occasion. Jacob is going to be the next driver then. So what could Jacob do then? What could Jacob do? What could he offer us? Now coming to the last corner. Oh, it's a bit of a wiggle on the exit. Oh, that V-cub went really deep at the corner. But as we now go on board with Jacob, is this going to be a good lap for him? What is it going to be? Oh, it's an improvement as Pinkweb improves his time, but maybe that last corner cost him. Maybe it really cost him there. Let's now find Reggie. So Reggie is the next driver. We are looking after that MJB and Max Tier, I assume. Max Tier, that little section of cars. Oh, Reggie also going a little bit deep as well. And now coming out the last corner, Reggie finds such a brilliant lap. Wall riding. Is that to find lap time? Is that a little bit of cheating I've seen? I'm not really going to accuse him of that. Goes P5 though, so that's good for Reg. Next driver. That Ferrari is not going to improve. He's just done his lap before, but MJB has found a 10th and a half. Is this going to be pole position for MJB? Oh, he has found that lap time improvement, 30.5. Solid stuff. It's going to be Hobnob next. Hobnob goes onto the second row as Max goes P7. Jens, will he improve? Jens does not improve, no. So that's going to be that position for him, P5. And Pascal will come into the pits. Yeah, they're both coming into the pit lane. So that is your grid then. MJB takes pole position around Las Vegas. That is a solid effort. 3 temps ahead of Pinkweb. Hobnob on the second row of Jens. Reg P5. P6 for Ricardo. Max Tier 7th. Bjorn Quint will be 8th. I missed that. Pascal 9th. Twinkie will start 10th. 11th for Jacob. Huzzy will be 12th. Remy 13th. And Power Twan will be starting last. He's going to try his last the first thing, isn't he? But anyway. Yeah, Pinkweb. I caught that. Your last corner cost you, I think, for pole, probably. Because that looked like about... It looked 2 to 3 temps, personally. But yeah. That was a costly error, I would say. Yeah, mate. That is your grid then, confirmation. I've already read the order. But we've got your grid right there. Race director. Well, if anyone needs that, I guess. I don't think you'll need it from quali, to be honest. So we're going to have a little break then between quali and the race. I'll be back for your race start. Sorry, formation lap into race start. Okay, looks like someone has readied up. I'm not sure if it was Ian, someone from admin team, or just a missed call. But we are back, Las Vegas, live and direct. We have got 25 laps ahead of us. We are not going to start the race yet because we want to know the tyre compounds. It's a mix, really. MJBA hard tyres, Pinkweb, Hobnob, Jens, Reggie, mediums. Jens disqualified, yeah, of course. Ricardo hards, Max soft compound. Bjorn Quint, Pascal hards, mediums for Twinkie, soft for Jacob, Hazi, Remy, and Power Swan, medium compounds. So let's get into some track stats then before the race. We'll make this Formula lap flyby. Corners, 10 left-handers and 6 right-handers for 16 turns. I think it might be 17 actually. Anyway, overtaking spots will be into T1, T5 and T14. Safety car risk, I would say is lower on this game, but I personally rate it medium as a street track still. Strategy, it'll probably be a 2-stop. I'm not sure on the strategy. Some guys may try 1. Las Vegas CLR past winners. Season 1 was JD, long time ago. Season 3 Thursday, Bjorn Quint won the race. He's on the grid tonight. Season 4 Thursday, DRLX won the race. Season 4 Friday, MJB won the race, and he's on pole. And 25 launch season on the Fridays, Blow won at the race. Circuit length is 6.2 kilometers or 3.85 miles, 25 laps ahead of us. And it's now time for your podium predictions. So, no, it's my podium prediction, not yours. If you guys have a podium prediction, make sure to put it in the chat. But for the race win today, I'm going to go Hobnob to win. I think Pink Web will keep that second and Power Twan for third. But I think this guy could finish. He could easily win the race. But we shall see what happens here. So as the first driver is now lining up on the grid. Oh, goodness. Anyway, first driver is now lining up on the grid. We're now going to look to see what will happen at this Las Vegas Grand Prix. The silence is deafening, isn't it? Anyway, we're now ready for the 5 red lights here at Las Vegas. We're looking to them now, a bit of obscured view. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go at Vegas. Very quick start, but very good start for MJB. And it looks like, actually on the inside, Pink Web's looking turn 1. Oh, goodness me. They go through each other. And oh no, contact. I'm not sure with all that ghosting if there's going to be any blames. Anyway, Jens is looking round the outside of Hobnob. Is he going to get that P2? Going for an overtake, is he, Jens? MJB will be looking at it. Hobnob will want to keep that position on the inside. Let's look now off view as it is Hobnob ahead into P2. Holds that position. Looking behind, it looks like Twinkie's had a mega start into P6. But anyway, we're getting the views here at Las Vegas. Power Twan ready into the top 10. As we see behind at the back. Oh, a little bit of contact as Huzzy King goes off the track. Remy in 13th. Oh, looks like everyone has got through that first lap. Well, Pascal's dropped down to the back. But it's in the lead. 7/10 gap is building for MJB. Very strong start for him. We now look back to Hobnob. That slipstream going to be the key, isn't it? It's not going to be for an overtake, is it? He's going to get the time with it, though. Pascal and Remy running together. Remy losing front wing. Maybe he's having a bit of an incident. We're going side by side with Power Twan and Max down the strip. As Max here getting into the slipstream here. Is he going to do something? Is Pinkweb going to do something on the inside with Jens? Pinkweb trying to get past the Danish driver. Doesn't look like he will get past him at this stage. But as we now complete the first lap, 7/10 of a second lead for MJB, with Hobnob following in him with the slipstream. DRS will now be open, so everyone just settling into the race, allowing it to cool. The temperature cools down after the first lap. Maybe this temperature will not cool down between these two, as Twinkie is defending now from Ricardo. But Ricardo gets the DRS open immediately and is into that P6 position. That's a good overtake. Looking behind, 3 wide. We're going 3 wide then into turn 5. Goodness me, Bjorn Quint on the inside. He's got the position, P6, P7. But Power Twan's looking for it. Looking for it on the outside of Bjorn Quint. And he's into P number 7. Very great overtake from Power Twan. The opportunist getting it done. Twinkie has lost 3 places in the space of 3 corners. That is a little bit of a fall there. Power Twan want to get this move done quickly because he wants to get into that front train. Not Twain, train. Let's see if any move will be done here. Looks like it. Max getting past Twinkie. Twinkie in error, maybe a contact. Max into P9, no, that's all we need to know. Power Twan getting that DRS open. But Beyond Quint is going to make it 3 wide on the strip. Is this going to be an opportunity for Beyond Quint for a huge dive bomb then into the last corner? Oh, a little bit of wiggling as Beyond Quint gets past. Oh, a bit of contact with the wall. Sorry, with the giant curbs of Vegas, but not looking like any wrongdoing. It looked like his car was swinging all over the shock. Power Twan now into the top 6. Bit of a gap forming there. A little bit of a battle forming here, P10, as Twinkie looks to fight Jacob for that 10th position. Jacob will leave the room. Twinkie loses out 10th then, so he's lost quite a few places on that last lap. Unfortunately for him, he had a mega start then into 6th. Shortly we will have a look, but now we're going on board with Twinkie into number T5. Oh, he turned in a bit late, but Jacob absolutely done him on the slipstream there. Brilliant. Jacob's rules with outstanding slipstream, outstanding switchback. Yeah, I didn't really catch that on the stream, but I did realise the situation, and he did a fantastic switchback. So congratulations to Jacob there. Good racing between these two. Let's look towards the front train. Oh, it's braking, isn't it? MJB could break the second. Is he broken the second, or is no? It's not going to be Hobnob in a second. So MJB has broken 3 of that 1 second gap. This could allow Jens to make a move on Hobnob straight away. But now we're going to look at Pinkweb. Is this going to be a double move for Pinkweb? Is it going to be a double move? It will be into the final corner then. As contact between those two, Jens and Jens really fighting hard for that second place. But Pinkweb getting that second now on track. Looking behind, it's going to be Hobnob fighting with Jens. Jens losing a place then, as Jens is going to look on the inside as always, but not doing anything there with that potential move. However, getting a really good exit out of turn 2. Is Jens going to go around the outside of Hobnob? It's not going to be around the outside for now, but Jens not making a move back straight away. Wow, it's been a very, very good start here at Vegas. But now we're seeing gaps forming. Big gap forming. 3 seconds between MJB and Pinkweb. That is a very big gap. Jaden in the chat. Let's go Warrior, he says. Yep. I hope he has a good race. I'm not sure who you're referring to. His username is not Warrior in here. But yeah. Good luck to whoever Warrior is. Who's known as Warrior. Anyway, MJB 3 seconds lead. That is very impressive here at the start. Now, obviously, hard fighting behind has helped, but he did break the second by himself, so kudos to him. Oh, a little bit of a moment for Jens out of the final corner. Is he going to deploy his whole battery once again? Oh, there's a yellow flag. It's Max. Max has had an incident. He's gone on at turn number 12. Rejoins the track with Pascal gaining the place from him as well. So back into 11th for Pascal. Unfortunately for Max, a little bit of an incident. Oh, Remy is having an incident as well. Reg with a dive bomb. I've missed that, unfortunately. Jens losing places. That is big for him. However, Power Tran getting through on Reg. I think something must have happened. Maybe a dive bomb. Maybe Jens going too far as well. But yeah, I'm not sure really. I missed that, I think. Unfortunately for Jens. I didn't catch that on stream. But yeah, also we are missing this battle as well. We're going on board with Twinkie around the outside of Jacob. Jacob squeezes him hard there. That is a hard defence from Jacob. But he is doing what he does best here. Good little defence here. This is a nice little scrap, isn't it? They are hard fighting here. Jacob leaves space on the inside for Twinkie. Twinkie goes into that space. Goes down the inside. Twinkie Ferrari gets it. But Jacob, another switchback. And that's going to be a superb calculated switchback again from Jacob. He knows how to switch back out of turn 5 of Vegas. He's done it twice now. Super stuff from Jacob. Very nice. Let's cut back to the front then. So we are seeing now Hobnob losing time. Power Twan is looking for P3 already. P3 already. This is going to be impressive stuff. Twinkie has gained the place back on Jacob. But we are looking on board with these guys again. Yes, so that's an overtake for P3. So that's a big move in this context of the race. Let's go on board with Jacob. We're going to see another sequence of this battle. and a bit of DRS games, I think. But that's going to allow Pascal to swoop through both drivers. That's going to be big for Pascal as he aims to get some more points to his name. And yep, P9 for Pascal. Those two wanted the DRS. Both of them wanted it. Pascal said, thanks for P9. Gets it. Gets it. Unfortunately, Jacob is dropping back a bit. But he's done some really nice battling here. It's been a very nice opening battle between these two. Hopefully we'll see more as the race goes on. Twinkie as well. It looks like Pascal's got a bit of pace here. Anyway, looking towards this P3 battle, it's been an interesting little start here at Vegas. I think we've had a very nice opening few laps. A lot of hard fights. It's good to see here. I was giving the track a little bit of slack, but in this game it does deliver. Maybe not real life, but yeah, very nice stuff already from a lot of our drivers here. We're now on board with Hobnob. He's just about holding on that train with Power Twan, and he will be looking to catch up to Pinkweb as well. So Pinkweb, who will be aiming for a fantastic race here. Twinkie does make a move, but we're looking towards the last corner here. Last chicane. Oh, goodness me. We are seeing a switch here for P6 as well. Ricardo's got past Bjorn Quint, so that's a standard move on the straight. However, we're now looking at Twinkie and Power Twan. Oh, is this bit more DRS games? But yeah, Twinkie has got DRS on this occasion, but I think because Pascal had a bit too much overspeed, Twinkie, he could not hold that DRS margin. He could not hold the margin. Jacob is starting to lose time. Maybe the soft tyres have gone off. Yeah, it looks like Jacob is pitting. Huzzy King, 12th. Yeah, having a solid day. I'll say he's doing all right here because it doesn't look like he's been involved in anything, which you can see on the first races of drivers. But it looks like he's keeping out with all the trouble and just going. Unfortunately, Jacob has got a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So that's not good for him. Remy, unfortunately, well, his debut has been a bit troublesome. I mean, yeah, he's lost time, unfortunately for him. But I'm sure he can keep his head up and go for it. MJB now a 4-second lead. So that gap isn't really rising high as well through this last lap or so. It was rising high massively in the opening stages, but yeah, he went a bit deep there at turn 12. To be honest, MJB he lost a bit of time, but good stuff. He's having a good race here. Power Twan has just got into the second margin of Pinkweb. I wonder how long it will be till we see an overtake from him, as we are seeing Bjorn Quint fly past Ricardo once again. Well, he's back flying past Ricardo. This battle goes on for P6. Unfortunately for Jens, he's lost a lot of places now. I didn't catch what happened to him. He did lose places suddenly. Maybe he had contact with another car. Maybe Reggie sent it. Maybe. But Reggie, speaking about him, into the pit lane already. Now his mediums have lasted 7 laps. Is this a definite 2-stop then from Reg? I will be honest. I think the races that we'll see. I'll be honest, the tracks that you would expect to see a 1-stop, this would be one of them, because there's a lot of straights here, rather than heavy corners which put pressure on the tyres, and I don't think you're going to lose as much time. Logically, this game throws up anything though, so logic don't really matter in this game. Huzzy goes on to softs, so that's a 2-stop. Jacob is on the 2-stop. It must be a 2-stop if you're doing soft medium, or medium soft. For that fact. MJP continues to hold the lead about 4 seconds, doing a jolly good job. However, Power Twan's going to have an opportunity here, isn't he? For a move on this straight, you'd want to be 7-8 temps. Put it simply, you get a huge slipstream and then the DRS zone, which will allow for easy overtakes. Will Power Twan opt to go for it? I don't think so right now, as he's got his ERS. He's got it on none, so actually, he's pretty low on ERS Power Twan. He's been using a lot to get into that position. Ricardo, P5. These guys continue to switch places. Respectful fighting here. Just the little moves on the straights. Nothing too much. Nothing too dramatic. These two just switching it on the straights. I wonder if it will be a one-stop for Ricciardo, because he has been better on wear, I see, than other drivers in this league. So I wonder if he can do that today. Will be interesting, that. If someone can manage a 1, it will really throw him into contention, trust me. I think MJB has got to aim for a 1, looking at that gap. I think Webb will probably do a 1. I think Power Twan probably as well. But you never know. It would be sensible for these drivers to all aim for a 1 stop. Goodness me, beatboxing in the background. That was not in my... Yeah, it's in the game. It's not in my background. Yeah, I didn't know EA added that, but yeah, hopefully no copyright. Unfortunately, that could be a thing. Oh, now Pink Web is... well, he was saving the ERS. That's what the red light was about. And he's going to deploy it down this straight, isn't he? He's going to have this little strategy of his. The power terrain is about to open the DRS. Oh, Bjorn Quint's gone past Ricciardo before the detection point. But we're going to look on board with these guys first. Let me power terrain going for a move. Going on the inside now. Look at it. No, he's not going for it on the inside. Bjorn Quint, though, maybe an error with Ricciardo. Or going too soon, but no, Bjorn Quint actually a good judgment, because Ricciardo didn't have enough speed to get past him on that occasion. So Ricciardo then stays P6 for now, as we've had the first 10 laps fly by here, really. It's been quite a quick race here. Well, it normally is a quick race around Las Vegas, I'll be honest, because, well, I don't normally see many safety cars here, but yeah, probably jinxed that now. Jens in the pit lane. So Reg undercuts him big time. Hard tyres on for Jens. Is this a 1 or is this a 2? I say this is in the margin for a 1, sorry. It could be a 2. He will have to pass Twinkie and Pascal. Maybe even Max. No, Max is out of the picture of Jens for now. But yeah, it'll be interesting, this one. Let's see what Jens can do. Oh, they're fighting just ahead of him. Twinkie then is going to go into P number 8. Gets past Pascal. Nicely done. He's been going quite deep into turn 5. As Pascal tries one of Jacob's moves there. Maybe he's learning from him. But no, he cannot get into that position for now. We're going to board Jens. He's going to see huge frustration as these guys continue to fight in front of him. I just want to see on board with Power Terrain. He's going on the inside then with Pink Web. Yes, he will. And this will be P number 2 then for Power Terrain. But will he go on the outside? No. Pascal or Pink Web. Well, I think Pascal is his real name. I've heard that name go around. I'm not sure if he can confirm to me. They're both going to pit at the end of this lap, actually. So it's time for a pit stop. As Jens making a move then on Twinkie. As Twinkie will get the DRS. Will Twinkie opt to go for a move on Jens? Now, newbie old tyres, I'm sure Jens will put up an easy defence here. Will Twinkie go on the outside? Well, Jens defends on the inside. Is he defending clean air though, Jens? No, doesn't look like it right now. Powertrain will come into this race in P4. Now, Reggie has hugely undercut there. That is the undercut effect right there by Reg. He has opted to go for it with the undercut. And he is into P5. Provisionally, this will be a podium because he's had a Pink Web. But he's going to have to... oh dear. Hobnob has left the session. No, you don't want to see that. I see that sometimes, quite a lot actually, with Hobnob. He gets some internet issues, but I'm going to just re-invite him and hope that he rejoins. Unfortunately, he's going to lose a lot of time, which is a shame. But yeah, hopefully he'll be able to rejoin. I mean, wow, that car is going slow. It's a shame. It's a shame that happens, but it does. We're going on board with Ricciardo then, so this will be DRS wide open for Danny Rick. Oh, sorry, Ricciardo F1 game guy. Yep, he is in the last corner, really, and no, not a move for him. Oh, moment. Would he lose DRS with that? I mean, that is a snap of oversteer. Max is now fighting with Twinkie. The rivals, maybe. These two have been going at it recently. Even Monaco, they had a crash. Time for Twinkie maybe for a move He's going on the inside, but Max then will fight him on the inside. Max sends it again. They're going to go on the track. Oh, making contact still. Nice side-by-side there, but Max gets the place. Some really aggressive move there. Defending for Max. Obviously, he doesn't want to lose the place, but he gets it. He gets it. That's the main thing. Twinkie next. Pit stop. Hard compound for Twinkie. So now he's in this fight with Jacob, isn't he? Because Jacob, he's trying to combat he's going to try and combat the 2 with the 1 stop. So let's see what that is going to show for him today. Keep making a little bit of mistakes with the speech. This is a shame. Gap currently between MJB and Powertrain is about 20.6. Now there is definitely a 1 stop for Powertrain. I wonder how far MJB is going to go with those hards. He's driven very well so far. Let's see what he will get from this race. Ricardo. Bjorn Quint, 3 seconds. That definitely looked like a warning there. And he's got 3 of them, so that will be a 3-second time penalty for him. Unfortunately, yeah, there's a risk always through that last corner of corner cut. I wouldn't say Las Vegas is the most difficult track for track limits. As we're again seeing Hobnob fighting with Jens, that disconnect hurting Hobnob's chances in this race, but he has got the place back on Jens, so P7 for him. Oh, we're going side by side in turn 1. It's Pinkweb versus Reggie, and Pinkweb gets the place. Reggie just being calm with it. I think for Reggie, what his a very good strategy of doing the 3-lap undercut is going to just stick with these guys. He's not really going to attack if necessary. Maybe wait for late stages. Maybe a 3-second penalty will appear. But he will just keep in there. And he's done a good job here with that strategy so far. But these guys are mighty fast in front of him. They never know. It might break the DRS. But he's just got to stick in there. He's definitely capable of that. It's more easier this track to stay in DRS. Anyway, that gap is falling for the lead, the undercut range. 19 seconds now. So Powertrain was doing a good job here. MJB will have to do the hard work later, but those new mediums are going to be really good compared to some new hards. Those are old hards. When they meet, of course. As we see Pinkweb now flying past Powertrain. They're going side by side into the last corner. Pinkweb gets the place. However, Powertrain gets a much better exit, and he keeps that P4 position. He just keeps the position. Very good exit from Powertrain. He played his cards well. Ricardo in the pit lane. 14 laps he's gone on those tyres, as they're not going to fight into turn 1. Reg maybe looking for an opportunistic move. No, I think he's just recharging there. But yeah, we're seeing pit stops between Bjorn Quint and Ricardo. Ricardo has won out in that stop. Medium's on for Ricciardo. As Hobnob, oh goodness me, has lost place. Now that disconnect has really hurt him in this race, unfortunately. Well, so it just happens. It can happen to anyone, but now for Hobnob to show his class and get these places back. I wonder what he can do here. Jacob currently P10. That's a pit stop for Pascal, actually, so medium's on for him. I wonder what Pascal is going to show us here on this this set. I mean, he's going to have to push on here to get that P11. But yeah. Sorry, I just feel a bit tired there, so I just felt the need to mute and yawn off mic. Huzzy, about 1.4 off of Pascal now. Now Powertrain has broken that second, so that's key. We can now see the gap directly on the interval. And yeah, MJB is pitting now. So he's done 15 laps on those hards. As Jens has made a move, Bjorn Quinn. Oh, they're going 4 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide, but I don't know, 2 by 2. It could be a million wide. They're going 3 wide though at the end of the straight. As oh goodness me, they're going side by side with Jens and Bjorn Quinn. Oh, contact. That will be Jens trying to get the place, but they made contact. Wheel hooking through the corner, but Hobnob says, thank you very much, Jens. I will take the P6 back. Bjorn Quint now leads this train. It's going to be a very, very big fight between these to the flag. As we're seeing behind, there's also Jens trying to make a move on a Hobnob. Not on this occasion, though. Jens is fighting hard here. He did that at Monaco as well. Yeah, we're going now to turn 5. Jens, defending that position. I think that's... Oh, it's Jens in the wall. Oh, no. Ricardo will be laughing at that, but he's going to sweep round the outside, and he's into P7. Remy gets a 3 seconds for track limits. I think that is the ghosted car in front. Meanwhile, MJB has come out just behind Power Twan, so very good stint for MJB. He's got the mediums now. He's going to need these tyres to the end. However, the 4-lap gap, I don't think that will mean a lot towards the end. It will mean a lot now. He will need to get on with it, MJB. He will need to break that second as soon as he can do so. The front 3 are in the train. Reggie has lost out, unfortunately for him, but still on for a very solid P4 if he continues to the end. All right, maybe a 2-stop for him because he stopped quite early, I'll be honest. Well, there's a 3-lap gap between these guys. He may go to the end. I think he will probably go to the end. There's a big, big train forming, isn't it? It's going to be 4 cars. It's Bjorn Quint, Hobnob, Ricardo, and Jens. And also, we're seeing a battle here for P10. We're going to miss an overtake, aren't we? No, we're not. Twinkie and Jacob, battle resumes. These two had a very nice fight at the start of the race. Twinkie glides his way back into P10. Oh, we're going to see another one of Jacob's switchbacks in turn 5. I wonder if we will see that. Hobnob getting close to Bjorn. No, he's not going for a move in T5. Oh, goodness me, Bjorn. Bjorn is off. He's gone straight into the wall, misjudging his braking zone. Hobnob getting that place then as a result. And, oh, goodness me for Bjorn. Wing damage. Yeah, misjudged it. Completely misjudged it, unfortunately for him. He has just gone straight on into the wall. Lucky for him he's in the race still, because sometimes that could be a DNF. We've not seen a DNF yet. Huzzy King does get a 3 second for a time penalty. Jacob rules in for hards. He'll run to the end on those tyres. Now, this is the 2-stop confirmed for him. We want to look at penalties. 3 seconds for Bjorn Quint, Jacob, Huzzy, and Remy. I'm not sure if Bjorn Quint's going to be able to stay out, though, because that wing damage looks substantial. Ricardo into P5. That's a good move on Hobnob. These two will fight. They will fight on. It's a good move for Hobnob. Oh! It's Jacob, and he's done the Bjorn there. He's gone straight on in T5. So I don't think we're going to see any more of his switchbacks. He has damaged that front completely off, front wing off. Oh, he needs to be careful. He needs to just get back to the pit lane and get a set of mediums on, because that has hurt his chances there. It's really damaged his race. The whole front wing is off. Turn 5, he's gone straight on. 2 drivers in 2 laps have done that. And that is, yeah, that is a tough one to take, really, for him. Meanwhile, MJB currently has an 8/10 of a lead over Power Twan. He might be able to break that second, possibly. But Power Twan is staying with it. So this could be a fight for the lead here. Oh, the yellow flag again. Is Jacob just going very slowly just to let cars go? Yeah, I mean, he's going to be ghosted anyway, but fair play to the lad. Power Twan is going to get the DRS now. Yeah, just about staying in the second, Power Twan. He'll have to use that overtake. He doesn't want to lose that second margin. Oh, he's very close to losing his ERS. I'm sure MJB has got high. Yeah, he's got quite good ERS levels. So Power Twan, unfortunately for him, ERS levels are low. But still, good opportunity here for him. He just needs to stay with that second. Jacob's out. Oh, he's on track. He's retired on track. I don't know. Or is he's hit the wall? He's going to get to the pit lane. That car is moving. Oh, Reg has got 10 seconds for speeding. That's bad news for him. So, Jacob becomes your first retirement of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Reggie on the mediums and a 10-second penalty to his name, so that's not going to be good. That's not going to help him. I think that's really hurt his race, sadly. But yeah, you never know. Jacob out of the race. Unfortunate, really. His mistake, yeah, that just really, really battered his chances here. Anyway, battle for the lead. Power Twan and MJB25. So now MJB25. He's about to break the second margin, isn't he? Did he break it? No. Unfortunately, Power Twan, it looks like this may not be him staying in the second because that ERS level may just be too low. MJB has driven well here. He's driven fantastically well. He's still got that second. He's got a second now, so that's perfect for him. Yeah. Ricardo and Hobnob are fighting. This is a battle which still remains on, with Reggie now passing Beyond. So Beyond's still carrying on with that wing damage. Fair play to him. I would have thought he had to pit there, but he's not. He just keeps going Beyond, doesn't he? And yeah, P7 for Reg. So now it'll be difficult to break 10 seconds. He might be able to keep P7. He won't gain anything more out of this race, Reggie. P7 will probably be his maximum, unless we see time penalties for others. But, yeah, costly, really. Unless he gets it removed, which is always a possibility. Because there are some glitches in this game. Yeah, but still, a bit of a damper on his race, unfortunate. Yeah, but it does look like the one stop is the better strategy today. I mean, because it's really difficult to make up 17 seconds within 6 laps. Yeah, definitely one. So my logic has worked out today. And I know the strategy now for this track for any Thursday races I do, or any other league races for that matter. Anyway, we continue to watch this P5 versus P4 battle with Hobnob. He's probably going to go for a move. He's just about half a second. We'll get the DRS here. Ensures that he will get the DRS now. Opens the little letterbox at the back of his car. And P4 for Hobnob at the minute. Have to say that's a good little recovery from where he was. I mean, that's where he was anyway, but yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Jens is going to make it really difficult for Reggie here, and I'm sure this is a race. You know, you don't want to just have a red carpet and let someone go, you know, because that's just silly stuff. But anyway, Jens will defend as hard as he can. He will make it as difficult or as easy as he may infer. Oh goodness me, Reggie looked for a move there. That was not a gap, but could still make a move into turn 5 here with the power, with that Mercedes powered car going to the outside then of Jens in turn 5. Jens will make that car wide. He has wing damage, Jens, actually. That's going to be hurting Reg. He needs to go for the move. He will go on the inside of 8. Oh, he's not going to get it here. Jens is just defending. It's going to be so frustrating. I can just imagine his Reg. It just must be so frustrating for him. Because now he's in time to Björn, and he needs to get that 10 seconds gap over him. No, he needs to get 7-second gap over Björn because of 3 seconds. But still, I think Jens's knowledge here is you never know. It may be that Reg gets it removed, so, you know, we have to say it's 0v0 rather than 0v10. But anyway, Reg is going to get the DRS open right now. Another move that is occurring ahead of us is Ricardo versus Hobnob. Ricardo gets the move. Hobnob doesn't opt to the inside yet. With Reggie making the easy move on Jens. He will need to just push now, Reg. Push flat to the end. Flat laps. Nothing more and nothing less than that. Bjorn Quint has gained time on Jens. Yeah, to be fair, with his damage, he's doing well, Bjorn, because that looks like pretty heavy damage on the right side. At least orange wing damage. Now, that car is going to be really difficult to drive, but he's a very good driver, Bjorn, so I'm sure the control is there. Max pits. So a bit easier for Reg now in terms of the margins. He just has to focus on one rather than a few more. Hobnob. Hobnob in the Alpine, it's been a race of ups, race of downs. Unfortunately for him, the disconnect cost him big time. Oh, Ricardo! Yeah, that's going to help Hobnob big time. Ricardo loses some front wing there. So that's critical, really. For him, front left end plate is completely off. That is that's probably yellow damage on his screen. But yeah, Ricardo going to lose a huge amount of downforce. That's going to make Regis fight easy. He will want to fight past him still, I'm sure. This is a motor race. But yeah, that's hurt Ricardo's chances very much. Yeah, so it looks like now the gap for P1 is, I think that's definitely MJB is in his back pocket, isn't it? Because 3-second gap is very strong. Powertrain, will he really catch up? I think MJB has just got it covered. He's just been perfect here. It's been a perfect drive. And yeah, for Pink Web, it will be a solid podium, it looks like at the minute. Hobnob just going to have to drive by himself for the last few laps. It's not fun to drive by yourself. It really isn't fun. I really find it difficult. I don't find it fun, you know, if you've just got by yourself and no one 10 seconds ahead, 20 seconds ahead for his case, and the gap's just going to grow behind him. Sometimes it's just not fun. But yeah. I'm just looking at the some little stats I have here. So obviously this is going to turn the championship a little bit. Pink Web's not going to get as much points as he would have wanted. MGB is just going to reinstate his status of a champion and a fantastic drive as well. Power to Animal will just say, hello mate, I'm here. And yeah, for Pink Web, it's still a good race, a podium. I mean, he won his first 2 races, but yeah, interesting. We're going to see a move here for Reggie, isn't it? Yeah, it will be very, very easy overtake on Ricardo. He is into P5. Reggie's driven well, but yeah, unfortunately for him, that penalty is going to cost him. Yellow flag, it's Ferrari. That Ferrari is, I think that is Huzzy King, yeah. In now lapped. He just got to drive around to the flag now and get that point on the debut, which is still good. I mean, he's lapped. And yeah, I mean, I've not seen... It's not been the fastest drive ever, but he's just getting around for a point, you know. That's the main thing on your debut. You just want to get through the race, really, rather than, you know... But he doesn't need to slow down as much as he is for lap cars. Because, yeah, he's ghosted. Yeah, anyway. There's no battles on track anymore. So, sadly, we're just going to roll into the end here at Las Vegas, I'll be honest. Will we roll a 6 or something? Because, oh, no. Oh, Huzzy King has crashed. Oh, no, he's going to lose the point, isn't he? Because Remy's coming through, and he's going to get that P... Oh, no, he's not going to get the P12. Oh, these two are going to fight then, aren't they? So this is going to be a battle then. As soon as I say there's no battles, we're probably going to see one instantly. Remy against Huzzy King. I think Huzzy is struggling. He's struggling here around the track. There's only 3 laps to go, so he's just got to keep his foot in there. Keep his head in the game. Nothing to worry about. The flag will come soon. But yeah. Well, that's something I can keep my eye on. Pink Web boxes. He's going for fastest lap. Yes, fastest lap is still a thing in CLR. Real F1 doesn't have a fastest lap anymore. But it's been for a very long time in F1 that overseas there's no fastest lap still. He's gone on mediums. Is he going to stay ahead of Hobnob? That's the key. He has calculated that well because he will get that opportunity then to get an extra point. That's smart. That's really smart for a Pink Web because, you know, every point matters at the end of the day. He's had a very strong first 3 races, but yeah, he's going to look for that fastest lap point now. Would he get it? That's a different matter. But yeah, good stuff. Oh, they're fighting then for the final point. So Remy It's going around the outside of Huzzy King, isn't he? Huzzy King defends that place. However, Remy will probably get DRS here, so let's keep watching these guys. Just appreciate our whole field here. Remy, will he send it? Will he go for the final lap point here on the inside of 5? Doesn't go for it yet. Yeah, they're just both driving around for this point, and yeah, it will be interesting to see who comes out on top here. Will it be Huzzy King or Remy? Should be fascinating one. It should be very, very interesting indeed. So it's looking like a victory parade has just begun for MJB as he has begun his final lap of Las Vegas. There is a fight actually. Ricardo, it's Reggie against Hobnob. Hobnob defends that P4. Reggie's had strong pace here in the final lap, so I will give it to him. As they're on the final lap now. Oh, Reggie wants to go past already. Hobnob's letting him. He's going to do a tactic, isn't he, Hobnob? Of the last lap variety. Going to the inside though. Wants to make this a fight as he can. This is tactical purely as they're going into turn 1 then. Will Reggie stay on the inside? The outside turns to the inside, but the inside turns to the outside for Hobnob. Gets a very good exit. Is there any DRS? It doesn't look like it. No DRS between these two. Huzzy King still in for P number 12. They are close at turn 1, but not close enough for an overtake for Remy. Yeah, these two will fight as well. And yeah, let's check up on those two. Looks like a bit of a gap is forming on this straight. Remy not getting close. I think Huzzy King, I think he wanted that fight, to be honest. But now we're going to go on board with Remy's teammate, MJB25. This champion has had a champion's drive here at Las Vegas. A fantastic performance from MJB. He's going to cross the line then for round 3, Las Vegas. Race win. He wins the race here at Vegas. Power Twan is going to come very close, but not close enough. It will be P2 for him. Now, can Pinkweb get the fastest lap of the race? He's looked for it. He's tried to get it as Reg gets past Hobnob behind. They're fighting in the last corner here as Pinkweb will cross the line for P3. Will that be the fastest lap as well? Yeah, does it. But they're going side by side over the line then. They went side by side over the line in the Thursday race recently. And will Reggie beat them on track? No, Hobnob will beat him on track. So that will be a good performance for Hobnob. P4 as Reg will drop down to 7th, I think, if Jens has that gap. Yes, P6 for Jens. 7th for Reg. Bjorn Quint will stay P8. And Max Tier is going to be the next one. I think Remy will actually be the next one. It will be Huzzy King first. He will get a point on his debut. Good stuff. Congratulations. As Max and Remy cross the line together. And the final two, it will be Twinkie for P10 and Pascal will get 11th again. Pascal's making a habit of those 11th places. But Twinkies has a very nice race here. P10. Good stuff for him. That is a few points for him. 3 points. Oh, a little bit of a moment over the line for Pascal. Twinkie P10. Very nice. Nice race. Confirmation then of your race results. First, the podium. Wow, he's got his phone out. I'll be screaming at him if he was a fan, MJB, to put his phone away. But yeah, he gets a really good result here. Really good. Really, really good race. Race win MJB. Pinkweb got the fast lap. Driver of the day, Power Twan. Most overtakes, Power Twan. MJB P1, super solid result. P2 for Power Twan. Pinkweb continues on the podium. P3. P4 for Hobnob, unfortunate really, but he did well. Ricardo 5th. Jens P6, P7 for Reg. P8 for Bjorn Quint with that heavy damage. Max got P9. Twinkie P10. Pascal 11th. Huzzy King got 12th to complete the points. Remy P13. Jacob, you're only DNF here. We've got the race director on stream if anyone needs. There you go. So that was quite an interesting race. Good thinking from Pinkweb to get that fastest lap, actually. But yeah. Jens just said he's a pro. No, you're not, mate. You're a noob. Anyway. That was a good race, wasn't it? So now I'm just going to check the calendar. So tomorrow for your Thursday tier race, it'll be round 9 at the Suzuka circuit. Callum will be back. I think he will commentate that race. Yep, confirmation of the Japanese Grand Prix. Next week for us on Wednesday, we will go to Qatar for a Middle East triple run. Triple header? Yeah, that's what it is. Qatar round 4. Join us for next week's race. I just want to say thank you all for watching today's live stream. And guys, just want to say very good to be with you guys. I think Webb says to take that, Jens. He's got him there. Anyway, we'll see you next time then. Goodbye from me.